No, I've
Yeah,
got that.
I'll second that.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Have you seen that corner?
Yeah.
I have sidewalk, sidewalk.
75,000 for sidewalks and the.
That's
So last week we pushed it off.
Mr. Mayor, speak between her and this capital, I guess, this is my business partner.
Oh.
So you're gonna partner on this?
We have to put some kind of an extra.
Good point.
You have to put an envelope.
Oh, the cook retaining wall.
Second by
I'll
Councilor
second.
Russell. So that's for all three of these projects then?
Well,
The record, the whole report basically, I
It's
think
just-
it's sidewalks, vehicles and equipment and the smooth ride-on roller, you're changing that to a
It's
chipper.
just- There's just the two things.
Get rid of the, just a
Just
better.
two items. Well, take one away, it has one.
Yeah.
I guess
And
that's
that
three.
was on his right. You want this to come back?
No, we'll leave it. We don't need new sidewalks there, that's just.
So we approve, motion is that we approve these three items in this.
I'll make that motion.
yeah.
No.
We've already did.
Councilor Cook has, Councilor Russell,
No,
sorry.
Councilor Cook has declared.
We declare a conflict on it.
Then I'll second or I'll motion, whatever.
I originally
All
had
three.
Councilor Ullman and Deputy Mayor Davis saying.
Okay,
Oh, well, there you go.
you got them first, that's good. All in favor of that? Carried.
Just as an aside, can I get a sense of when you're gonna start giving Brent a hard time? Is it a minimum period or are we getting?
We would need a reason.
Depends on the BMX track.
John,
Yeah.
remember we missed out on the first
Yeah.
100 days here? We missed out on.
Pardon me, I gave Brent a hard time the last meeting.
Why?
Well, Peggy used to come to Arcona every morning, she lived in Strathroy. Brent does not.
He's in St. Mary's.
Yeah, he can come to Arcona.
No, he can, but he chooses not to for a reason.
This is what I said.
Maybe have a hot coffee for him or something.
So the next is report 22, and that's the community grant request referred to the 2012 budget as a recommendation. The community grant application is referred to 2012 budget discussions for further consideration to be funded as outlined in this report 22. Councilor Day.
I will definitely move that, those items be referred to the economic development budget.
Okay, so
I'll just do it separately as opposed to do the policing separately.
Drop to 20.
So now I'm down to 17,000,
I think
Okay,
he added
so
a
we're,
zero.
right?
so we're taking these grants, the Federation of Agriculture, or the Sunset Cinema, that's in Grand Bend? I don't understand what that
That's
is.
it, because they don't have a theater, they do that at the health center, you know, the
Okay.
second floor.
And the $400
The
is
400 is just to give them the license, to get the movies, and then when they're done, they give the movies to the library, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's the, what do they call it?
So the county should pay
commission.
for it if they get the license, they get the movies out of at the county library.
No, it's the, because they're showing it and they don't charge, they accept donations, I think they have to, there's a royalties thing
There's
now
royalties.
with movies that you can't just, it's like the CDs,
So-
right?
so
At the
can or
wedding,
something.
you can't, you have to pay.
So you're paying for the approval, but they give them to the county app?
I think they give them to the library, wasn't that in the report?
I think so.
But it's a county library.
Yeah, kind of,
They end up with the physical
Yeah.
can,
yeah.
or the disc or
Hey,
whatever.
it's an award, come on, you get it.
Do you know who collects the royalties for those things? You know, Fran Nichols, her daughter, she works at what they call Can down in Toronto, and she actually writes out the bills to people to collect $2.
We haven't approved it, we're just moving it into that.
Well, the motion here is that these be approved. I believe your motion was that these 4 or 5 grant
Yes.
requests be approved and taken out of the economic development fund that we just approved.
Yes, that was
We don't know what
exactly
it's
mine.
The Federation of Agriculture, the Forest Museum, the 4-H,
We
and the,
agreed to do that, actually, that motion was already
Yeah,
passed.
we did. We did.
Oh, I thought just move it, I didn't know about approving it, I thought it was move, but not approved, no?
We asked that.
they were referred to
That's my
this
understanding.
committee.
Okay.
Are you second?
Maybe on the 17th.
Yes, I'm seconding.
Okay, so those 5 items be taken out of economic development.
We're down to 17 already.
Oh, put another 3, yeah.
All right, we'll see what it's like by the end of this.
Councilor Russell.
Pump it out a little.
Well, to discuss the 20, that's what I wanted. In terms of taking out, yes, you're correct, it's down to 17 or whatever. The reality of the situation is you're at the genesis of what your process is.
Yeah, we're not sure what
You
we're
don't,
at.
you don't know,
No.
you don't know.
We can
what.
get like, you know, really.
So it may be, you might come to us and ask us for 22,300, right?
Yeah, okay.
Whatever. what they're gonna, that's what they're
Well,
going to
whisper
do.
right after.
Wow.
We're
What
putting it
I'm
in there
gonna
for
try to
now.
do is put a little, did we not discuss during the development grants or whatever they're called, that it was time maybe we looked at a process that looked, that we don't invite things that shouldn't go into that community grant to go somewhere else? That maybe there's a parallel something, because Shani had a hard time this year trying to say no to people, and then she had to bring them to us after she'd already said no to people. We're just a little, we just need to take things up, I think we talked about that. We
Yeah,
need to-
tighten the grant up,
We did.
make the grant,
Yep.
if it doesn't fit it, doesn't fit it. County needs to do that as well.
And also, again, when it comes to what is economic development, what isn't, well, right now, we don't bloody know how it affects anything. We need to go through that whole process, and then maybe next year, we can say, well, either that has no effect on economic development, or maybe it does, and we'll support it a bit more, so.
Okay.
Once you pass that.
All in favor? Question?
I have a quick question. The police committee, now we've talked about this, and we have the idea of a Grand Bend police raid.
Oh, no.
I think we should put that on hold, because you know what? Both of these, here's my concern. You've spoken to the inspector, there are new standards for these police committees. My,
Whole new thing, that's why we haven't did it.
exactly, and my concern is, why wouldn't we have a Lambton Shores police committee? Why are we cherry picking these little areas? If there's, are you demeaning me again?
No.
You know, are you with me? You demeaned me the other night on
I know.
Lake Smith thing, but I guess my question is, A, we should find out what the standards are, and B, we should look at making this a municipal committee, not just,
The police committee is police services board and inspector is a totally new model for police committees. They don't want to create any more under this guideline, so they're looking at what's the best. And I was talking with Fred Wessels about that prior to his retirement, and I just kind of thought,
maybe should we ask them
I've asked
for a
about
staff report that says, tell us what these new standards are. Because quite honestly, I keep hearing from the Ward 3 councillor that these guys all have a surplus of funds. So I don't know what they spend. Apparently, the Port Franks one has a couple grand in the bank or something. So, I mean, this is almost like grant by rote. I mean, I think we have to look at, you know, what are we getting for it?
we'll get her clarity on that from the police services.
Good.
Thing.
Of course you.
Ladies first. Counselor.
I can't, we haven't traditionally given dollars to the policing committees, and this just started about 3 years ago with this grant process. And then we started to do it.
Tried to get it to where it should be, because they did two years ago, they asked for a grant.
But you're right, I mean, I know one of them is fairly flush, and the other one has next to nothing. But what they use, I think what they use these dollars for, they have a little education evening, and so that's where the dollars go, and one of them used them for some signage.
It's a PR.
Because we, you know,
PR thing.
for us, it's, signs seem to be what everybody wants for everything, so both of our policing committees are big on signs. And, yeah, I agree, I mean, we need to look at the
That's
one
twice you
model.
agree.
And there also used to be, there was a forest policing committee as well at one time, and it was with that one, but the forest one died. So, and the other one, but
We have one more going on.
I know they all.
Counselor Underwood's next.
Yeah, my point again, we're Lambton Shores, we've got these little committees all over the place, and why don't we just try and encourage them to mold into one Lambton Shores committee? I mean, where's it stop, you know, we'll have the Main Street committee, or, I mean, we can keep going, and everybody wants stuff. They do a lot of work,